Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, and before we get into anything today, I have an awesome clip to show you, and I can sum it up in 2 words: Aqua Scar. Cub, look at me, Cub. I'm swimming without an elytra on.
It's amazing, man. It's majestic.
Amazing. I even have a squid friend.
It is. It is. I don't know how you're doing that.
I don't know either. All of a sudden, I just got indefinitely trapped inside of an elytra. I took off the elytra, and I'm just now just a total like swimming boss now. Look at me go. This is well. What the heck was that?
You're even like jumping out of the water. Like it's like you're like a dolphin or a fish. Or, oh, look at that! Wow.
I have superpowers, Cub.
Backstroke and everything there.
From
Man.
now on, you will refer to me as Aqua Scar.
Aqua Scar. Aqua Scar.
Aqua Scar is the coolest Scar of them all. He's Aqua Scar, coming to save the day here on Hermitcraft. I hit a whole new high right there. Did you hear that?
I did. I did.
Oh gosh, this is great. I don't know how to get out of this situation. I've tried. See, as Aqua Scar, I can only be out of the water for a short duration. See, I can just kind of hover for a second, and then I instantly got to go back in. Like maybe I could do tricks down here in this little lagoon.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean, this is already like an arena almost. We just put seats up, you know. We got to get, you know, lights and, you know, some fancy redstone going too. Wow, this is amazing. This people would like, you know, throw diamonds at you, you know, to pay for this experience. Definitely.
Oh,
I say
hey,
we go for it.
I just realized I'm eating fish. This is totally like Scar's tank. This is like a little aquarium, and you just come and see Aqua Scar. Aqua Scar. Did you ever really realize, but Aqua Scar's more than just Aqua Scar. He's the superhero of the Aqua Marine of Hermitcraft. Ah!
Oh man, that was
Aqua
brutal.
Scar's angry. Aqua Scar's angry. He comes after anybody inside his tank.
Oh, no.
I'm like a shark at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
Just hunting people from underneath the sea. Yeah, you just go around Hermitcraft and just, you know, take out people who inadvertently fall into the lakes and rivers.
Aqua Scar. Aqua Scar's here to save the day. Oh, welcome back, guys. I'm here restocking my fireworks because we are very, very close to hitting 5,000, whatever those are, flight miles, kilometers on the Hermitcraft server. So I'm just currently buying out Mumbo so that I can achieve my goal here. There we go. Let's just buy 2 more. There we go. Awesome. That's a good amount. There we go. We got to save some for the rest of the other hermits. All right, let's see. Put those back over there and let's close up our box and let's do it. Are you guys ready? Can you guys get out the flight hype? Get on your aviator sunglasses, hit the danger zone because here we go. All right, here we go. Get ready. Get ready. We're almost there. 5,000. Come on, big money. I'm so excited. Come on, a little farther, a little more. Yes, there it is. 5,000, whatever we said before. Minecraft kilometers, Minecraft miles, Minecraft ticks, whatever that is. We finally hit 5,000, and that's pretty awesome. Since the elytra has been updated with the whole, you know, rocket boost, I don't walk at all anymore. It's just a constant stream of flight. And I absolutely love it. And I really do hope you guys enjoyed that clip with Cub. I can't explain what happened. Somehow I got just stuck in an elytra and I couldn't get out of it. So I started digging down and eventually ended up into the Scar tank of aquarium awesomeness. And yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a really fun clip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is where we left off in our last episode. We built the tower for our water mill. And thank you guys so much for the incredible feedback on this. I'm so glad you guys have liked it and excited to see the wheel and all the other details we are assembling here. So let me organize a couple things and we'll start working on that wheel. And welcome back. And looking at the back of the structure, I think came out really cool. For some reason, the back of the structure just is my favorite part at the moment. Usually I forget the back sections. Usually, you know, I put so much work and thought into places that you're more likely going to see. And that, of course, would be the front right here where we're going to have the wheel and all those good things. But I really like the back. I think it came out awesome. So this is where we're going to build. We got this blank slate right here. Now, once we start working on the river that will flow along this section right here, I may disassemble the wheel and actually lower it down a little bit. But for now, we're going to build it just above the ground here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right there, I think I'm going to bring this out 3 blocks like so. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go for it. I got a little crazy. I might have made a mistake there, but I think it'll be okay. And I definitely need some, I don't have any dirt on me. I definitely need some dirt. So let's shoot back down here and grab some. You might be noticing I'm using the ender pearls. That's right. I'm trying to be a little bit more, oh jeez. I was about to say, let's try to be a little bit more pro Minecrafter here. Ever since I worked with Tango on the Tangler and was embarrassed that I could barely use ender pearl, I've been really trying to be a little bit more ender pearl efficient, if you will. And can I say that's working out for me? Not really, as you can tell, but I enjoy them. The reason I don't use ender pearls actually is because I don't have large quantities of them in my single player world where, you know, I played most of my Minecraft up until Hermitcraft. So that's kind of why I don't use ender pearls very often. So remember, this is going to be up a little bit above the ground here. But like I said, once we get a little bit farther into this, you know, once we get the river installed, eventually I'll lower down the wheel maybe into the water. And, you know, I think that makes sense, right? Does it make sense? Please tell me that makes sense. All right, so I'm going to go from this block right here. I'm going to grab out this, go bam and a boom. And then from this section right here, I'm going to give myself a little detail on this side and then finish it off with these half slabs. I think I'm actually going to go with this instead of bricks. How does that look? Okay, I see what we've done wrong. We need to go out a little bit farther so it doesn't connect there. So I disassembled it. But you know, I think that'll work out this time. So building circles in Minecraft, not my strongest suit. Definitely not my strongest suit. That's another thing. Like ender pearls, I'm trying to be a little bit better. So that's actually now 2 blocks. Do you think that's too far? That's a good question. I think either way, we can always disassemble it, like I said, and rebuild it. But just getting it down and installed is all I really want. And we're going to see if we can make that happen. So get these things going like that for now. There we go. That's looking decent. That's looking definitely good. So then bring these pieces outwards, connect this one on top. And then what did I say? We're going to do the stone slabs, correct? Yes. All right. Beautiful. Okay, the wheel's looking good. And then we're gonna, of course, do this design right here above, but I'm gonna work in this section right here, and I'm gonna give myself this little kind of like knob piece right there, and that looks really nice, and that helps kind of set the styling a little bit. Oh, geez. That's not scar safe. So let's bounce back up here. There we go. And where were we before we took our tragic accident? I think we're gonna put these blocks here like so. That's looking good, that's looking good. Okay, so, we need something to tie it in the center, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this maybe and like that. And what can I do in this center? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, that's looking great. That's looking great. And then we'll take these, fill those in the, oh, hello, come back here. There we go. Okay, that's good. All right, now we're going to grab out our spruce stairs. Tell me this is looking good, please. Please tell me this is looking good, because I had this kind of vision for this and I mocked up a bunch of different models. And do you guys ever do this? You make up a little model in like a creative world. You come into your survival world, you start building, and it's starting to look completely different than you originally decided upon. So I think that's good. I think we're like Bob Ross would once say, we're having a couple little happy accidents here, making some decisions that I hadn't really planned for, but I like it. I like actually the wood on the inside a little bit and the stone on the outside. So I think that's actually looking good. So let me finish the top section and I'll be right back. Look at that wheel from above. Isn't that awesome? So let's fly in a little closer here and finish the back side. So oh geez, almost hit my head. So we got these details back here, which I think are nice. I wasn't originally going to do these, but I think a little detail on the back is definitely nice. Now, we need to do something that goes into the interior here. So why don't we start cutting these back, and then we'll do them with our nice andesite going straight in there. Now, something on the back side here I think would look decent. So let's add just a little detail back here. You know, this is just kind of the mechanism that kind of holds it all up. So I think that'll be nice. We'll take out these and boom and a bam. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that looks really good, because originally it looked a little flat, and I think this is a perfect solution to add that extra little layer of depth in there. So let's jump on up and clear the way. There we go. I'm very happy with this, actually. What do you guys think? Please tell me you like this. You'll make me so happy if you tell me you like it. Oh, geez, wow. I am not having a good day walking. I think we talked about this on stream. I need some boots with some slime on them that keeps me from falling off of things. So if I started walking off the edge like this, it would stop me without having... I know, you're saying, Scar, you could just hold down shift. I do know this, but the boots would be amazing, right? But yeah, look at that thing. I love it. Really cool. Something looks different over here. Let's see. Oh, I have an extra half slab right there. I don't half mind that. It might look kind of funny for other people viewing this who don't have my texture pack, but I do like that corner right there. I think it's something we can experiment with. Definitely something we can experiment with. And the final touch, this is going to be really cool. Look at this, guys. Watch this. Bam! Look at that. That just adds so much cool little bits of detail. I guess we actually have access to all of the sides. Look at this. We can even do here and there and on top, except they can't really reach that. But I don't know. I think I like it only on the front. I think I only like it on the front. There we go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. That actually turned out really well and way faster than I thought we could get it done. Beautiful. Good. We can start working on this section right here. So let me go get some wood. So we've got a bit of a design challenge here, and that design challenge is that in this little corner right here, we're actually going to remove this post, and we're going to cut out as much of that as possible. There we go. And then on this back section right here, we're going to bring this out. I don't know how far, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's just some generic number. And then this post right here is going to go up about 8 blocks. Now the problem is, once we start bringing this guy up, we're going to start kind of covering up this corner over here. So my thought was that we could potentially move the wheel over 1 to 2 blocks this way. It would be slightly off center. Now the question is that okay? Can we off center this? Will it destroy our OCD? I don't know. It could be the end of me, but I don't know. It might be for the better of the design, and it might actually not look that bad. What we could do is actually make that window, you know, I had this lined up right in between the windows. We could just actually make the window all the way across, so then it doesn't really matter. I don't know. So what my thoughts are at this point is that we're going to just build the wall like I originally intended, and then worry about the wheel once we finish this section of the build. I think that's going to be the best choice. But yeah, that's definitely our design challenge. And every time I say that, it reminds me of a TV show. Anyone ever watch the TV show Designer's Challenge? I learned so much from that show. So that's what it looks like. Not the greatest thing of all time. It's a little kind of tight in that corner. Oh, I don't know. It's a tough one. I wish Minecraft had a paint function like Planet Coaster, where we could like spray on like a little bit of like moss on this side of the wall, as if the water wheel was kicking up water on here, kind of like mossing up the wall there. I think that would look kind of cool, but it's a tough choice. But I'm gonna kind of move on for now and start working on these other areas of the build here. So this section right here is, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. There we go. And then on this 5th block, have this nice little section right here. And I think we'll do the window going up right there. So that's an even number, but it's okay. In this case, we're actually going to be okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Then we can jump down here and then fill in this little section. Trying to make a nice little kind of triangle shape. I think it's something a little different. I think it'll look really nice. Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Oh, I guess I don't have the woods that I thought. There we go. So we're gonna put these across here like that. And then let's see, I think in this spot where we're gonna cut it out. So then maybe cut these 2 blocks, and then that one, and then this one will become stairs. So why don't we see if we have any of those on us? There we go. And I do. Beautiful. Shulker boxes. Aren't they just, I couldn't say enough good things about shulker boxes. Definitely my favorite addition to Minecraft next to the Elytra. There is just nothing like these shulker boxes that they help so much with designing and getting all the resources where you need them. How are we doing so far, guys? I'm what did I just say? I'm something like that. Something like that. There we go. Awesome. I think that's going to look good. Let's actually move that up 1 more block. There we go. So let's move that up 1 more block. There we go. And click up. I tried to do a fancy move there. Didn't really work out. It didn't really work out. Along with my all right. How are you guys liking that? I generally think this shape is looking decent for the secondary rooms for our watermill. I don't know. Maybe it looks good. Maybe it kind of tucks the wheel into this little corner here, and maybe in the end it'll look amazing, and we're going to be like, wow, why did we even fret about that? That's at least my goal. That's at least my goal, is that when we're all wrapped up here, we're going to be looking back at it and being like, why did we get so worked up about that? I don't know. You never know. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to take this block here. I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to probably pull it out to about there. I think that looks decent. And let's scaffold our way down here. Grab out 2 more of these posts. Bring them up to, let's see, pull it out by 1. Yeah, I think pulling out by 1's decent. I think it's nice. And we'll bring those out there like that. Nice. Okay, so now I got to work on the roof. Now I got to work on the roof. I don't even know where to even start. So let me start kind of bringing these pieces up and kind of make up a design here. And welcome back. We're taking a little break after an infuriating 30 minutes working on a roof design, and I had to fly over here to show you guys this absolutely incredible structure that's taking place on the server, and this is being built by Tango. Now, just to let you crazy cats know, this is definitely not spoilers because they were just live streaming, so everything here has been shown. But look at how incredibly intricate this is all coming together. Now, all I know is there's going to be an elytra involved, there's going to be chickens and leads, and I don't need to be sold any further about this game being amazing. And it just kind of reminds me of a Redstoner's test world in Minecraft. Think about like the great Redstoners, and they had these crazy intricate worlds full of redstone contraptions. It looks like something that escaped like a Tron movie. But yeah, this looks really fun, and I absolutely can't wait to play this. We're gonna dominate this, by the way. I'm putting it out there. The reason I can say that I will dominate at that game is the one thing I'm confident in Minecraft in my ability to do is fly. Not the same for roof building, which I'm having nothing but trouble here with, but I think I've got a decent design. I'm fairly confident with what we've got. So we're gonna start with a half slab right there. We're gonna jump up here with a stair. And then from here, I'm gonna put a little extra block down here for now, and then push up 1 block like that. So that general pattern is gonna go up maybe 3 or so times. And it took me a little while because I didn't want to do the same kind of roof designs that always seem to pop up in Minecraft. Just trying to make a kind of cool little slope of a roof, just a little bit something different. And I think with each one of the roofs that we've made, we've tried to do something different, like over at the mine, a slight little slope. And on the train station, it's got some different little pieces and things that I think make it look nice. But yeah, just trying to do something different. And but it really wasn't cooperating. But I think I'm confident with this now. So I'm gonna put these 2 blocks like that. So 1 extra half slab back there. So let's jump down and take a quick look at that. So yeah, it's not earth shattering, but it's got a nice little design to it. I'm happy with it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stick some half slabs or some stairs under here like so. And yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Next thing I want to do is, what do I want to do? Got the stairs under there. Potentially maybe take these blocks actually off and maybe go like this. Maybe drop down that. Let me get a little scaffolding up here. There we go. Let's see. What if I brought something downwards like that? Oh, hello. I like that. Let me add another block right there and then take this one. What if I did... I'm not sure exactly. Hey, I like that. I like that. That's nice. I wasn't sure what I was going to do on that lower section, but I think that looks fairly nice. You know, we could always mix up this block right there a little bit, but for the most part, I think it's got a nice shape kind of going upwards. And of course, this dirt block will be replaced with a stair. I think I'm going to do a stair connecting that piece right there. But for the most part, I like that. Now on the back section here, I extended this out about 5 blocks in the interior. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th block, placed down this pillar right there. And then worked my way outwards. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5, and then block on its kind of off angle like that, and then connected this one over here just like that, in line with that. So the same thing we did there. I think that's going to be generally the layout of this entire area. So this is going to be more of an overhang. So we're going to have our logs and our wood all stacked up in this side, and then those pieces of wood will be brought into here, where we're going to have the saw blade kind of in this section right there. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, let me kind of work on this roof a little bit more. I'm gonna extend it all the way down. And there's the roof set up on top now. It's slightly temporary in nature because we are going to kind of extend out a few different portions of it. So this part's kind of final design, and then this area, of course, is going to be slightly different when we extend out the roof this way. But what I want to work on is the overhang. So this area is a little bit more open air, and I decided to move this out one more block because I just think it'd look a little bit nicer, and I think it would balance out the entire structure slightly more if it's a little bit longer. So I think that's going to be nice. We'll pull these blocks out about 2, like so, and then down here, a boom and a bam. So that interior is now 6 going across here. So for this part, like I said, it's going to be open air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of mix in some of these slabs like that. And I think that looks nice. It's generally kind of a nice design. Keeps it from being one or the other. There we go. Put that down like so. Let's see, what do we want to do next? So I think I'm going to connect these pieces. And this comes back once again to what we talked about in our prior episode of carrying on a theme if it's attached to a greater design. And that's kind of what we've been working on with this whole project, is this basic design that is very rustic, very kind of frontier design with a little Scar design mixed in. And that's with, you know, the mine, the train stations, and this is all still carrying over into this build and of course our underground section. But I think that looks really nice. Now, if we were doing this in, say, this was kind of like a wall across here, we could even mix in a little color up in those top pieces up there. But for now, we're going to move on. There we go. And then right here, we can do, no, we're going to do it like that. There we go. Then put these pieces in the center there, looking very, very nice. And then up here on this section, I think we can do that. Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll bring these all the way across. It's going to be amazing. So we'll put these up there like that. Boom, metabiome. Oh, yeah, that looks really great. And then this part right here, man, that could just be a window, right? I think it totally could. Totally could be a window. I don't like, oh gosh, I hate connected textures. These are the things that drive me crazy in Minecraft. Connected textures, a single pattern in a wall. So if it's like a stone, if it's like one pattern, and the ultimate is UFO trees. Do you guys know, have I talked about UFO trees since like 2012? If you're new to the channel, I used to rant and rave about UFO trees. What they were was a server that I was on a long time ago. And this was back in 2012. Oh, I like that design, but I don't know. Not having it on the, like touching the surface here looks a little bit weird. But what it was there's people and they would just come on and they'd start building and they would usually not finish the structure. And when they went off to get wood, they would, you know, take off all the branches till the point where they couldn't reach it anymore. So there was one block left on the tree, and then there was like a little like clump of oak tree just kind of hovering in the air. And I despised it. I was like, can we have a nice landscape around here? And people just, man. If you remember a YouTuber named Stubmuffin Sam, he recently stopped. I always hope he starts back up because he was a very talented builder. And we were actually on the server. We were together on that server. And I used to just complain all the time. He was like notorious, like, Scar hates these trees. Oh, it was all good fun. But yeah, I'm so glad that I am on a server here on Hermitcraft where people respect the environment. They respect it and they don't leave those things around. Also just being with a group of, you know, professionals, you know, professional people. They take what we do serious, you know. So that's nice. But yeah, good times way back in 2012. And if you're new around here, well, now you got a crash course in UFO trees. I think it was 2012. It might have been 2011. I think it was at the beginning of 2012. I was on that server. There's actually a video on my channel from that server looking at what I built on there. If you guys could find that, you're a superstar. Looking at this from the backside, I think it's looking really, really well. Now, this little section right here, I don't know what to do with. So for now, I'm just gonna put a little bit of dark chocolate back here. I just don't know exactly what it's gonna be. Eventually I'll raise the roof all the way up, but maybe a doorway? Maybe, could be a good spot for that. So next thing we're gonna do, grab a hold of that and then line this up, of course, with this pole and that pole. So getting in line, there we go, back up, there we go, awesome. All right, let's bring, Oh, Scar mistake. Scar fail, repaired. It gave me an opportunity also to finish this side, so I think that looks really cool. Of course, I mirrored it off of this side. This project has been fun, right? You guys enjoyed it, right? It's been so much fun. I think it's coming out really well, but it has been one of the biggest Scar fail projects ever. I have had so many Scar fails, but that's okay. You know, I've always learned that as long as you allow yourself to learn from your fails, your mistakes, each time those little fails occur, you become a little bit better of a person, a little bit better of whatever you are, whatever you were trying to accomplish. And yeah, just as long as you just let yourself learn from them, instead of, you know, take a negative route, but just use it as a learning experience, you become a better person, at least in my opinion. So every time I hear that little voice go off in the back of my head, which goes off way too much, actually, way too much, about, oh, yeah, you failed, but how can you learn from this, Scar? How can you learn? I'm trying to put a block here, but it is just like, I want the block to face this way, right? I want to face it this way. It just does not want to live there. It's like, Scar, I'm not going to live there. I'm not going to live there. Okay, fine. You're not going to live there. I'll figure another way to put you where you need to be. So let's see, let's take this piece right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a solid block right there. This is kind of complicated. This is kind of complicated. I've got a vision, right? I got a vision, but that vision is complicated. I'm trying to figure out how best to make this work out. So I'm actually going to push this out one block more. And then let's see, let's give myself one block more of scaffolding. I'm creating a very beautiful modern sculpture under me. And let's see, bring this piece outwards. Oh, there we go, connected. Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. I like it. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So this piece right, what I want is this block to go where it needs to be, but I just don't know how to face it that way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna reverse it like that. It's fine. I wanted it to go the other way, but can't always get what you want, I suppose. And that's all part of failing. Can't always get what you want. You gotta learn from it. You gotta figure out what's next. What are you gonna do different next time? Or in that particular instance, so you don't end up with a failure. Go, because a fail doesn't mean a failure. Failure, in my opinion, means that you just fully failed and you're just dumb. But if you just have a small fail, just a fail, then you can always recover yourself. I know, it's Scar logic. Doesn't always make sense, but there might be a crumb of logic in there. That is crazy, but I kind of like it. It's kind of crazy. It looks like a spider or something. I don't know, maybe something I would have put together with Legos. Like, it's got some little legs, little tarantula legs. I like it. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, my friends, let me kind of clean everything up. And oh, that Enderman's like Santa Claus. He's like just a month late. You're a month late, Mr. Enderman. You're a month late. Anyway, let me clean everything up and we'll take a nice little design tour. I am so happy with the way this has come out. Look at our beautiful mill here, looking very, very beautiful. It's got its little wheel there, so eventually, once we have our river installed, it will mill through all of the wood and all of the little trees and things of the area, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. I'm so excited. I love this thing. And I think we did a great job today together building this whole section right here. Now on Twitch, we're going to work on the interior over the weekend after Hunt the Hermit. So we're going to build up, you know, all sorts of beautiful interior designs. And I got to get going with some ideas for this particular place, but I am so happy with it. And I think it's going to be just a focal point for our whole Frontier Outpost. And generally, how is it doing so far? Do you guys like everything and how it's coming out? I'm very, very pleased, and like I always say, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this video served as, you know, a little inspiration for your own builds or just a little enjoyment that brightened up your day. That's why I love making videos, just knowing that they put a smile on someone's face or give them a little spark of inspiration for their own build. And until next time, my friends, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. Flower! Why was there a flower down there? Why is there a flower? This is a no flower zone. I saw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There. Nope. I know I saw a flower over here. Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode.